Good afternoon, and thank you for watching today's video. I've put out a lot of content recently regarding the process of obtaining a golden visa and how we facilitate that. I've had a lot of questions specifically regarding on what you get for your investment. So I thought today I would go for a short video, try and keep it as brief as possible. But if you do want a more in-depth conversation, I put a link in the comments, so feel free to book an appointment direct onto my calendar and we can discuss on a one-to-one basis. But what we're looking at today is the Yellow Chalk Resort in the Algarve. Now this resort itself, it does meet the minimal 280k requirement for the golden visa. This is a commercial property. Now, you may have noticed from the previous videos that I've uploaded, I have mentioned a few times on what's happened in Portugal with its golden visa over the past year. So last January, they made the change that meant you could no longer invest in residential property in the key areas. So Lisbon, Porto, the Algarve were now a no-go for residential property. So we've now made the decision to only work with commercial property. And what that means is we have no geographical limitations. So we still have developments in Porto, in Lisbon, and as you can see here, the Yellow Chalk Resort in the Algarve. Now, this is a renovation project. So the minimal 280k requirement requires it to be a refurbishment project, which this is. For your 280,000 euros, you will have 2 studio apartments at 25 square meters each. The resort itself is a 4-star all-inclusive resort in the Algarve, so the main tourist resort in Portugal. And if you check on booking.com, this property, this development is up and running. Its current rating is 6.8 out of 10, so not top marks. However, if you read the comments on booking.com, most of the comments do refer to that the property is in need of refurbishment and hence this opportunity for your investment. Now, the great thing with this development is you can actually spend 2 weeks per year in the development itself. So part of the criteria to obtain a golden visa, you have to spend 1 week in Portugal per year. So you can use this facility to do that. If we look at the investment side for this property, as it's a refurbishment project, for the first 2 years, there's no yield because it is under refurbishment, but years 3, 4, and 5, you will receive 3.3% gross. Or if you like, you can have the 20,000, the net payment paid up front right at the outset. Now, if you want to edge on the side of caution, the developer for Yellow Tulips also offers a 100% guaranteed buyback. So in year 6, you can sell back to the developer at the purchase price that you paid. You do have other options. One of these options is that you can then enter a profit sharing agreement with the developer itself. So it's a 50-50 profit sharing agreement. So if you're looking at this as more of a long-term investment, and it is a great opportunity to keep continuously getting that rental yield from your investment. Now, as this building is already there, it's a open resort in the Algarve. There's no construction risk with this development, and of course you have your front-loaded cash flows. You have your 20k paid right at the outset as well. So it's a great opportunity. A lot of developments for the golden visa tend to be off-plan developments. What I mean by that is that the property is not there yet. It's only at the beginning of the project. So you sometimes enter a slight construction risk with that investment. This one is already there, so you do not have that same risk. And of course, with it being a commercial property, you still have that development in the Algarve, and you have that high tourist footfall all year round. There's also a few pictures here of the finished development. But yeah, I mean, to summarize on the El Chomps apartment, if you are looking at the minimal price point at the 280,000 euros, then this is the best property that you will find at that price point. If you've been researching opportunities in the Algarve specifically, you'll find that most of these developments tend to be investing in a branded hotel, for example, where you simply own a share of the hotel. You don't have title deeds in your name. With the El Chomps apartment in the Algarve, you have title deeds in your name. It's not a split of a hotel. You have the title deeds. So yes, a great investment opportunity, and of course, a great route to put you on track to get your EU passport after year 5. So if this is something that interests you and you want to discuss in more detail, then yes, absolutely book an appointment in my diary and we can chat a bit more. So thanks again for watching, and I will endeavour to upload some more content shortly. Thank you.